Hello and happy Saturday. This is Latrina. As promised, here's your free video showing you some things you can do to boost your business online. Thank you for your patience while I got to your video. As I mentioned in the email, there's no selling in the video. I truly believe givers gain, so I make a few of these every week with the hope of bringing value and service to other small business owners. But your feedback would be greatly appreciated, so please let me know what you thought. If it's not too ridiculous to ask, shoot me a quick email or reply by text, whatever is easiest for you. But let me know what you found helpful or not, just so that I can continue to make these videos informative. So what I'm going to cover in your video is content, backlinks, and citations, and why these are important website elements to have. I'll take a peek at your company's online presence and make recommendations for improvement if I see any. So content is anything that's on your website. It's the words, the images, and videos. You want to have at least 1,500 words on that home page and at least 500 on your back pages. And this is important because it allows Google to crawl your site, have an opportunity to figure out what it is you do, grab all of the essential keywords, so that when people are searching for your services, they are able to display you in the search results. And then citations are important to get throughout the internet as well. These are listings in directories like Google, Yelp, Yellow Pages, etc. It's merely your business name, your address, and your phone number. You want to have as many of these and even more than your competition, okay? Getting citations really does help you to rank in Google. And then finally, backlinks are important. Backlinks are the placement of your website onto other websites. So, for example, Facebook, Yelp, Yellow Pages, LinkedIn, Wikipedia, any of these, and more. These are examples of backlinks. They are your placement of your website onto those sites, but the traffic is redirected away from that site to your website, hence the word backlinks. The more backlinks you have, the more popular your website becomes. In fact, backlinks are so important to Google that it's used as a way to measure trust for a business or for a website. A business that doesn't have a lot of backlinks is less trustworthy than a business that does. And as a result, Google will not put that business in front of people who's looking for services because they don't know whether or not that business, or they don't trust whether that business is legitimate or not. So when we hop over to Google, I did an organic keyword search using the words keyword services Silver Spring, Maryland. And as usual, there are ads that appear at the top. Sometimes people won't see these ads if they have ad blockers on their page. The prime real estate is this area here called the map pack. And this is where Google puts in the companies that they perceive to be the top ranking companies. So in this case, for cleaning services, Silver Spring, Maryland. And kudos to you for having your business listed here. That's awesome because a lot of traffic takes place here, right? So you have an edge up over all of these other companies who are listed on later pages or further down on this page. Google continues to rank businesses in ranking order. Ideally, businesses should be listed on the first 3 pages. As you move away from that, visibility dwindles. Not a lot of people are actually traveling that far away to look for their services. They're usually making decisions on the first few pages and a lot of times here in this area. So now that you're listed here, there's something that I want to do, and I want to jump over to your website because I do have some suggestions for you. Since you are in the map pack, you want to take advantage of the opportunity that you have to grab people's attention, right? So one thing I'm going to recommend is, rather than the request estimate, you do have that here and here, but instead put a contact form on your page. This will allow people to give you their name, phone number, email, so that you will have a hot lead instantly. Sometimes people don't take the time to call, or they call and they hang up because it's ringing too much. So at least if you have a contact form, they can put in their information and you can call them when your time permits. The other thing I would suggest is getting more content on your page. It's lacking content. If you remember, the home page needs 1,500 words and your back pages need at least 500 words. Again, this is all for the benefit of Google. You want to entice them to come to your page so that they can find what it is you do. They can grab all of your keywords and put you in the search results. The other thing I'm going to mention here is you're saving your images with names that are not at all related to keywords that tell people what you're doing. So this says stacked cardboard boxes, empty room, moving, relocate. That means nothing to Google and it's very confusing. What I would recommend, if this is a picture of move out, move in and move out cleaning, that's what you should tag this. This should be tagged. I'm going to show you how I would do it. Move in, move out cleaning services, Silver Spring, Maryland. That way, keywords are not only captured in your text on the visible part of your page, but your file names are also keywords. And that will give you even more traffic and more visibility because you'll have more opportunities to match what people are typing in, right? If they're typing in, move out, cleaning services, guess what? You have those throughout your website and you would be presented in the search results. So these are all like things to be thinking about when you're adding content. Office cleaning and maintenance, Silver Spring, Maryland. Okay, if you service other areas outside of Silver Spring, I would highlight that too. So let's take a look at your data. Right now at a scale of 1 to 100, you are ranking a number 9 and you don't have nearly enough backlinks. Your backlinks are down to 9. At one time, your high was 14, but even then that was terribly low. The same thing for your referring domain. So you want to be adding these constantly, okay? Because remember, backlinks is a measurement of trustworthiness, okay, and popularity. If your number is really low, then guess what? Google is not going to pay much attention to you. Also, you only have 4 keywords that you're ranking for, and they are not buyer intent keywords. They're related to your name. This one right here is partially a keyword, I guess, DMV Maids. 20 people search that. You're number 14 on the list. But these other ones are not buyer intent keywords. Buyer intent keywords are things that people are actually typing in here when they're looking for your services, okay? So be thinking about that. Maid services, Silver Spring, Maryland. Cleaning services, Silver Spring, Maryland. Move in, move out services, Silver Spring, Maryland. Rockville, Maryland. Bethesda, Maryland. Washington, D.C., wherever you service, you want keywords for those because you want to match what people are typing into the browser. Now, if we go back, I did compare you to someone who is also in that map pack, and you can see you're getting 0 clicks right now. You see this right here? You're the blue line. They are getting an average, and they're huge. They're getting 12,013 views on a daily basis. That's how many impressions are showing up as far as organic traffic. That's the performance difference. Do you see that huge gap? You need to close some of that gap. Content, backlinks, and citations are going to be your friend. That's definitely going to help you with grabbing some of that, okay? Also, you should be ranking for building maintenance, office cleaning and maintenance. These are things you should be ranking for, but you're not ranking for anything at this point. So you definitely have lots of room to grow. And there's no reason that you can't, and there's no reason that you can't see your numbers improve over time if you utilize some of the tips that I've shown you here. So I'm going to end this video. Let me know what you thought. I hope it's been helpful. I hope it has been insightful and informative. Please shoot me some feedback. If you have questions, I'd be happy to answer any of those as well, because these videos are not intended to cause confusion. They're really supposed to be helpful to other business owners. So if you did not find it to be helpful, I want to know that, because I want to make sure that I'm making these videos in a way that is actually impactful and helps you and gives you some tips that you can actually apply. So with that, I'm going to wish you a great rest of your weekend and much continued success for Red Maids Cleaning. Take care. Bye-bye.